Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So if you are using the PowerToys utility app, just a quick heads up that over the last day or so, Microsoft has been rolling out an update which now bumps the version up to 0.74. So version 74 is now our latest release, and you can just check for updates if you haven't done so already, which will automatically update the app. Now, there are a couple of key highlights which we will just look at quickly in this video, and over and above the key highlights, we get plenty of other little improvements and fixes. So if you want to know more about those, just click on the release notes, and that will take you directly over to the repository, and you can see all the fixes if you would be interested. Now, focusing on the key highlights, first of all, Microsoft says they have upgraded to Windows App SDK 1.4.1, which increases the stability of WinUR13 utilities. So there's a bit of a stability improvement for the PowerToys app, which is always a good thing. And if you are using Text Extractor, and Text Extractor is a convenient way to copy text from anywhere on the screen, and you can obviously enable that by using Windows Shift and T as the keyboard shortcut combination. And they've upgraded the Text Extractor to version 2. So that's with a new overlay, table mode, and more quality of life improvements according to Microsoft. So Text Extractor has been upgraded to version 2. And if you are using that, I think that is a nice move. And if you are using FanzyZones, which is very similar to the Snap Assist and Snap Layout we get in Windows 10 and Windows 11. And if you are using FanzyZones, they've improved the stability of FanzyZones, fixing some layout resets and improving handling of newly created windows on Windows 11. So that's a nice improvement for Windows 11 users using FanzyZones. And they've also fixed silent crashes. So obviously those are under the hood treatments. And if you are fixing crashes, that's always a good thing. And something else to take note of, they've fixed an issue where turning animations off in Windows settings will now also turn them off in PowerToys. So just to demonstrate what that's all about, as many of you may know using Windows, if we head over to the accessibility page and we click on visual effects, you can turn off animations here, which are little animations when you are moving between windows and so on in the OS. I like to keep it off just for performance benefits. And now, as Microsoft says, turning off animations in Windows settings will now also turn them off in PowerToys, where previously that was not the case. So I also think that's a nice move. So go check it out if you are using PowerToys. Click on the release notes. That will show you all the other bug fixes if you would be interested. And that's just some of the key highlights. As mentioned, PowerToys version 0.74 now available, which can be downloaded for Windows 10 and Windows 11 from the Microsoft Store in case you would be interested. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.